not comment. Don't make comments. This is what it is. If God say in the Torah that He is the fair and righteous judge that will not be bribed by anyone, and He is faithful to pay reward to the righteous people and punishment to the wicked people, it's a fact. It's not open for negotiation, and it's not open for debate. The fact that you do not understand the divine justice, it's perfectly normal. That's what the Rambam, one of the greatest rabbi ever lived, say, Ilu yeda'ativ aitiv. If I would know everything that God does and why He does it, I would be Him. So right now, I know 1%, not even. And from that I teach you what I know. There's no way to know. All of this is in the word Bereishit. It just show you the creation of time, the speed of the earth. The earth rotates 2,800 kilometers per hour. If you, in case you don't know, you go from Tel Aviv to Haifa. It's 100 kilometers. So 28 times from Tel Aviv to Haifa, back and forth 14 times. Haifa, Tel Aviv, 14 times. How long will it take you? About 20 hours. If you drive very fast, 20 hours. This is the distance that the earth moves in 1 hour. Meaning if Israel is here right now, in a rotation of the earth, Israel would move 2,800 miles in 1 hour to the right. In another hour, it will move another 2,800. That's the speed of the rotation of the earth. And that's what creates 24 hours in a day. When you buy a watch, right? People in America, many of the people that I met in my life, they invest a lot of money in expensive watches. Usually it becomes an addiction. You buy the first one and you get excited like a little baby. And then you buy another one and another one. Until it reminds me when I was in Israel a few months ago, I had a meal in Herzliya Pituach. Herzliya Pituach is considered one of the top 3 neighborhoods in Israel, meaning financially. Very wealthy place. And I was eating in a Friday night meal, Shabbat meal, and 2 young guys were with me, sitting next to me at a table. One was maybe 28, the other one was maybe 34. And one of them had a watch, the 28-year-old guy. It looks like a Mickey Mouse watch. You know, like you go in Chinatown, you buy for the children for $2, you know, with all kinds of colors, with a rubber band. Trust me, if I would see this watch in Chinatown, if I see the price is $50, I would think it's too much. The guy asked me, Abba, how much you think this watch cost? I said, I don't know, maybe $50. And he was smiling. I say, well, by your smile, I wouldn't be surprised if you tell me now that it's worth $50,000. And he still smiled. I didn't know if he's smiling about the $50 or the $50,000. They both smiled. I said, how much? He said, $270,000 in Israel. I said to him, how much? He said, Rabbi, you didn't hear about Richard Mille? It's like talking about Moshe Rabbeinu or something. Richard Mille, oh, ishtabach shemo v'itgadal. He made some watch, Mickey Mouse watch, that looks like $2 watch from Chinatown. And decided to sell it to people because he put some special material inside that maybe worth a few $1,000s. And people buy it as much as $1 million a watch. So I asked him, are you out of your mind to burn so much blood on a watch, so much money on a watch? Rabbi, I don't understand the business world. It's the status. When I meet my customers, my client, as soon as they see this watch, they talk different. Before they see me on the phone, they talk to me. As soon as I get into the room and they see that I have such a watch, they give respect. Why? World of lies. Olam HaSheker, like Chachamim say, Chazal say. Then the other guy say, well, compared to him, I feel poor. I only have Patek Philippe for 130,000. Now imagine if Earth would sometimes slow down a little bit. It gets tired. It keeps rotating. You know? Eventually, from time to time, it would slow down and sometimes go fast and sometimes slow. This Richard Mille $1 million watch will go to the garbage. It will have no value because you couldn't tell time. What good is a watch that can never know the time? Now we always know the time. Everywhere you go, you see the same time everywhere you go. Why? Because we all know that Earth will never fool us. It will always be 24 hours a day, and in each hour will be 60 minutes, and in each minute will be 60 seconds, and it's like this from the minute that Hashem created the world.